Load, load. All right, can you hear me now? Yeah, I don't know what that was. I mean, it's one thing when the camera goes out, but the microphone going out is new. Sorry, guys. All right, I'm sure everyone else is going to filter in. The video is on YouTube, so we're going to keep on going. Hopefully, I'm going to try my best not to touch this incredibly stupid and ultra-sensitive cable. I cannot wait till we get that fixed. Sasaki red. Yeah, so we got our fix coming in tomorrow. So I got a new cam, which will mean a new cable. And then we're going to adjust the brake table so the cable doesn't go over the side. So literally, I'm not going to say it's going to be impossible to hit the cable, but it's going to be pretty damn hard. So should be much better. I apologize, guys. Perdomo to 150 for the Braves. He might have, Vince. He's just trying to be like, huh? Just so Mikey doesn't forget. Now, if we get the super, I'm gonna have to go back and I'll go back and look at the chat from the other video. I hope we do get the super. Yeah, so literally tomorrow can't get here fast enough with this fix. There you go, Robert. There she is right there. God, I feel like I'm trying not to breathe. I'm holding in my gut so I don't touch this damn cable. I feel if I like breathe on it, it like snaps back. It's just loose. And again, it's because this camera's old, man. This camera's been around forever. Whitcomb to 150 for Houston. For Ross. Yeah, I mean, I think I've had this. This used to be, I think, my face cam for a while, and then it substituted out into the brake cam. If I had to guess, that's 3-4 years ago. So, again, for computer technology, that's pretty damn old. Locklear on the red. Brincino for Detroit. There's a nice one for Josh. I don't have my list up anymore, but I think I can remember most of them. Brincino, I think, was definitely one of them. Showalter for St. Louis, first on the Dragon. I know that's frustrating for you guys. It's certainly frustrating for me, trust me. Not Aaron, but Aaron to 150, Phillies. Chris Linz. Rainier to 299, Detroit. Little double numbered pack. The only other thing I thought of, and it would be such a radical departure from what we normally do, would be to like hang a camera and maybe either look straight down, kind of like the integrity camera. But I don't know, that would just like completely change how we, like the view of how we break. Whoa. McAdoo to 50, Toronto for Chris. 32 out of 50, Charles McAdoo. But then the camera wouldn't be like anywhere near anybody, so you couldn't hit it with your hand, with your elbow, or. And part of me, John Mark, was thinking, you know what, fuck it, I'll just. If it was the hobby case like our last break and I had like 2 boxes left, I would have been like, dude, we're just doing the rest of the break in silence. You guys could have seen me like meme, like mime out, like woo. It's all good. Oh, God, I don't want to move it. There we go. I know, such a simple fix. Should have done it the whole time. Never even thought about it. Of course, it was never a problem, but everything just kind of mounted up. Old camera, loose wire. Camera doesn't hold the wire in very well anymore. Fat breaker. Tummy touching the table, you know. Vinny! Fool. Let's go! There it is! Finally seeing anime for the Dodgers. Hey, Dodgers! Hoisung Kim. Anime. Boy, this would have been awesome if this was the kanji one, but that's pretty sick. We know how rare these are. There's our first one. Vinny with the anime. Congratulations, brother. Was that first pack? Yeah, that was first pack of the new box. We'll get Ohtani in the hobby case. Zaire Hope to 125. Dodgers, Vinny! 92 out of 125. Vince. Oh my gosh, you're on fire right now, brother. Vinny is on fire. Alcantara on the red. Anime Zaire to 125. Our first weather hole auto. I'm just going to be curious to see. Obviously, we're going to get more autos in Jumbo than we will in the hobby, but I'm just going to curious to see how these case breaks compare. There's a lot of things we can get in hobby we can't get in Jumbo that would even that score even better, even more. Don't breathe on the cable. Don't breathe on the cable. Don't slide up into the cable. I don't know, Aaron. We haven't had I haven't seen an auto or hit an auto to be able to know. I'm sure other breakers have hit one. I've not seen one, so I would assume that the card hasn't changed. So it's going to look just like that. It won't say first. Bo Walker to 199, Arizona for Steve. You know what? I'd love to find out. I'm sure Vince would as well. That would be a mystery that we'd love to solve. Whitcomb red. Pan auto for Phillies. Chris Lynn. Fontanelli, Dragon Scale for the Angels. Uh-oh. Jack Lame, 23 out of 50, paper for Tampa Bay for Janet. You have to change your name to Jack Lame. You're on, Burgundy. Cameron Sullivan, refractor auto to 499. The Guardians. It's a Cameron for Cameron. That sounds like a good trade-off. A Cameron for Cameron. Gonna likely do it for that box. It will indeed. We've got 3 boxes remaining in our full case of Jumbo. Good luck, Vinny. Or good luck. I should say good luck. Enjoy your dinner, Vinny. We'll see you in a few. I'll try not to freeze the camera before then. Blue, Conrad Kaysen, 42 out of 150 for Boston for Johnny Brack. Here you go, John. Schwellenbach on the red rookie for the Bravos. Uh-oh. I mean, could this be a giant card or can this be a giant card? That is a retro logo, Paul Skeens for Aaron and the Pirates. That is like, what, our 5th one, guys? 6th one? I don't know how many we've pulled. It's been a lot. I know there's supposed to be... I'm going to mag that up because that could be a giant card if they truly are that rare. What a sweet card that is. Skeens retro logo. Yeah, Aaron, congratulations, dude. Retro logo, Paul Skeens. John Mark, I'm taking the information right from the Topps Twitter post. Someone look up the Topps Twitter post. I swear they said 1 in every 5,800 packs. I mean, we could just be that lucky. I don't know, but... They might be... I mean, I don't know if they're one a case. They could be case hits. But, you know, you only get 1 in every couple cases. I don't know. All I know is that I have not seen other breakers post a ton of them. So, I don't think they're as common as we think, but they might not be as rare as we think either. Painter to 499 refractor for Phillies. Every time I like get up or slide back, I'm like, ultra careful when I come back in now. I'll try not to be try not to bump that. We got half of this box and 2 more full boxes to go, crew. That's true. Maybe I'll take a picture of all the ones that we've hit and tag Topps and be like, how rare are these? Rhett Lauder, red rookie. Woo! Jan Naker Ugarte, 24 out of 50 for the Royals. There you go, Blake. Jan Naker Ugarte. Gold Shimmer to 50. That's a good one. Jacob Bershanen for San Francisco. Dragon Breath. That back part of the break table there is getting pretty busy, guys. Kellen Lindsay to 399 for the Dodgers. Looking a little dirty there, Mr. Lindsay. Now, see, those are the patches we need in cards. The filthy pants patches. Angular, Colorado Rockies, GMC. Last pack of this box, guys. Ooh, I said 8. I said I wanted to start the hobby at least by 9. And I think we're going to do it. Montez to 75 for Seattle for Steve. I think we're going to finish right on time. We'll see. I hope I didn't jinx it, but we're looking good. We're looking good, guys. Two boxes left, Kurt. Good luck. Good luck, Kurt. Humberto Cruz for the Padres for Chris Lind. I believe that's the first time we've gotten him. That's a big signature. Big signature, Mr. Cruz. A very badly damaged Witt Jr. It's got a huge crease in there. I'm not going to ship that. Who's KC? Blake, I'm sorry. I don't want to ship that, though, brother. That thing is like, it was bent in half up top. I'm sure in a full case, we will probably pull another one for you. Red Martinez. Rosanna. Sunstrom to 125 for Seattle. Steve? I think what I might have to do, guys, is when we do the hobby break, I might sit over to the left here while I open the packs. That way I won't disturb the camera. I'll still be on camera, obviously, but while I'm just ripping through a bunch of packs, I don't have to be here with a chance that I might breathe wrong and F up the camera. So, again, my apologies. Our fix is coming tomorrow. I just ran out of time, or else I would have done it today. Matt Shaw. Red rookie Sagano. Louder. Corey Lewis auto for the Twins. Let's go to Matt Gav. Red Meha for Texas. A little bit of everything in that one. Jackson Jobe. Johnny Lovell to 499 for San Francisco. Paper first. Giants going to Vince. Last two. Uh-oh. Look at this. To 299. Santos for the Rangers. GMC. Winston Santos, 162 out of 299. And our last pack. Bo Walker to 399 on the Ray Wave for Arizona for Steve. And we got uno box to go in our full case of jumbo, guys. So far, so good on it. All right, last box. Good luck, crew. Here we go. Louis Mayo to 299 for the Guardians. The Guardians stay hot for Cameron. I don't think they're going to slow down. Kobe Mayo on the red rookie. Trio. It's our pack where you get 900 inserts. Kind of makes up for the dud pack where you get nothing. Nope, speaking of dud pack, there it is. There's one in every box, it seems. Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets, die cut. All right, guys, we are down to our last half box here in a full case of jumbo. It's been a good one. Anime, Skeens retro logo, some good autos. Is that your hope low numbered? Let's close this one out. Well, Cat, what are you doing in here? Oh, should be an auto. If it's like the other boxes, should be an auto here, regular pack, and then an auto, and then a regular pack. Red Norby. Gary Gill Hill, 5 out of 150 for Tampa Bay. 3 names, 12 letters for Janet. I like those red or those blue checkerboard or blue X-Fractor, or whatever you want to call them. McGonigal on the Dragon scale for Detroit. Nice one there, Josh. Sammy Stafura at 125 for Cincinnati. Hunter and Perdomo to $4.99 for the Braves. Two left, guys. 2 packs left. I believe our last auto is likely to be in this box or this pack right here. It is, and it's a Jack Caglione. What an auto to end on for Blake. Our third Caglione auto from Bowman. This is the first one that's non-numbered, but dang, it's still a great auto. Caglione auto to close out. We might get a numbered card here in the last pack. We'll check here. What one to close on, though? All right, Trey Turner, Bachman, Trey Turner overdrive to 175 for Phillies. That will close it out indeed, guys. Recap coming on what was a very good jumbo case break. All right, recap. A lot to recap. A lot of hits in the jumbo case. All right, here's our sleevey stuff. Top loads. Turner. Caglione. McGonigal. 12 letters. Santos. Humberto Cruz. Montez to 75. Ugarte to 50. Jack Lame. McAdoo. Francino auto. Perdomo. It Burns, Mariano, Riley Green, Cobb, Hightower, Tink Hence. Yeah, so in one case, guys, we got 2 of them. They can't be that rare. They just can't be. It's still pretty freaking dope. Even if they're one a case, I'll take a case hit Skeens all day. Paul Skeens with the retro logo. Our first anime. Kim for the Dodgers. Zaire Hope to 125. Our first Weatherhole auto, I believe, to 499. That's going to do it, guys, on a full case of Jumbo. That's a full case of Jumbo. All right, let's get that printed. I'll get this cleaned and cleared off, and then we'll do our hobby. Thank you, everybody, for the fill. All right, chat still working? If it was quiet on the last break, I know it's going to be really quiet on this break, which is fine. Which is fine. I see how it is. Let me get trash really quick. Thank you, Aaron. It might just be me and you in here, brother. All right. Last break of the night, hobby. Kyle, we've pulled one. And I think it was in the very first break we did. I think it might have been one of the very first autos. We pulled some numbered stuff with him, but no other autos, that at least that I can remember. So here's what I'm going to do for this, guys. I think I can... I'm off camera here. Hold on, let me see if I still have this. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to go to this view and rip from over here where I'm out of the way of the camera. I'll do the 6 boxes, and then I'll flip back the view. Yeah, Kyle, I think that was the only one. All right, so what I found worked best for a full case of hobby, guys, is to rip through 6 boxes. Then we'll go through the contents of that, and then we'll rip the other 6. So I'm going to put 6 up here. I'll put 6 a little closer. Then I'll just keep this trash can close. All right, guys. So let's switch mode here. There we go. So again, you guys can see me. This way, I don't. There's like no chance I hit the camera, and you guys can see all the packs and everything on there. So let's rip 6 of them. There you go, Kyle. This is going to be the break. Good luck, everybody. Names and spots are on screen there. And again, I'll change the view as soon as we do the rip. But I figured it's just too hard to rip this many packs while trying to be careful with the camera. So this will work way better. So now the only question is, what are we going to hit in this case? The jumbo case was really good. We hit our first anime. We've hit 2 of those retros. So is this going to be another crystallize here? We're going to hit crystallize. We're going to hit a spotlight. We're going to hit a super. Another red. I don't know. We got a full case. We're going to find out. So I'd say you guys probably have probably 10 minutes while I'm ripping these packs. It'll take a minute. I know, Kyle, but we have a lot of new people that have never done breaks with me before, and people like to take screenshots and small clips and be like, "Oh, the card's on camera," and you know what? That's completely justified. The card should always be on camera. They should never be off camera. So this is the best I can do without making it. So as you guys can see, I'll show you from here. So here's my camera, right, and the tripod. What you can't see is right on the back side, there's a cable, and it runs on the outer part of this table. And so when I get close, because I don't want to stretch my arms too much, or it's really uncomfortable to lean forward, I send them straight, but my belly hits the table, and it's been wiggling the cord, which is super loose, because the camera's old, and so forth, and that's what's causing the issue. So we're going to solve all that by drilling a hole, probably right here, and running the cable through the table, and then voila, no more problems. Brilliant! That's pretty good, Kyle, right? How many, so blaster cases, what, 20 or 40? And then are 8 autos more than you usually get, or less? I honestly don't know. I've never ripped a blaster case of Bowman. I have no idea. It sounds, well, I mean, a card out of 10 and a judge 1 of 1, I mean, that sounds like a really good case. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know how many blasters come in the case. I'm not sure how much blasters cost. Any good autos? Yeah, I figured lots of color with blasters, right? Well, no, or lots of paper. But then again, you get a lot of paper with hobby. 30 a box, 40 a box. Okay, yeah, that doesn't seem bad. I think there are some products that ripping a case of the retail versions are actually a pretty good value proposition. I would say that if you can get Optic at a good price, Optic football, that's probably one of the best on the market right now, just because the downtowns and uptowns are selling so well, and they're not as hard to hit as they should be. Ron Brewer. A paper auto. Are paper autos exclusive to retail? I don't think I've ever seen one of those. Just, especially now that we've gotten one, it's almost like I expect a Pro Pack to pop in one of these. I'll tell you what, I am certainly glad that I'm not doing another hobby case break. That's a lot of opening. I think it wouldn't be that bad if there was like 2 people, because we've done that before when Mark was here, or Brad or something like that, and 2 of us ripping through it actually can do it in a decent amount of time, but it's a lot of packs to rip for one dude. Oh, I thought that was a spotlight. I was like, dang, dude. I think it's becoming a lot harder, Kyle, and maybe you can back me up on this. I think it's becoming a lot harder to find like cases that you can buy at a reasonable price that are good value. Now, they're always going to be fun. It's always fun to rip a case. I don't care what product it is. That's a hoot. But to be able to like get some good value out of it, yeah. I'm trying to figure out what we're going to rip for the National this year. Well, that's what's fun about breaks. You know, you can get the teams you want, spend a fraction of the price, and still have that thrill. I know it's not you opening, but still, you know, there's a lot of worse ways to enjoy the hobby. Yeah, I can remember when I first started, where you could rip a case of select football for 180 bucks a box or something like that, something super cheap. Now it's like, if you want to rip select football, it's like 800 a box. I'm gonna try to, Kyle. I really don't plan on being at the show too much, and if I'm bringing stuff to sell, I'll probably go to like my, you know, the 6 guys that I always go to, because, you know, I like working with them. But I will certainly make a point to come and find you guys, because I know I've missed you in the last couple, and I'd love to put a name and a face together for sure. Are you going for the whole week? I think what I'm going to do is break Wednesday, or at least leave Wednesday open for breaking, and come Thursday afternoon. Because Chicago is not that far from me here, and I have a feeling Topps is going to drop like Topps Chrome or something big again, like the day of, and I just don't want to miss that like I did the last 2 years. Yeah, last 2 years. Yeah, because outside of Bowman, Topps Chrome is really, that's the biggest product we rip all year, and to give up a day or 2 or 3 days while I'm at the National, not really set up, more social and having fun. Yeah, it's doesn't make much sense. Be there Monday to Monday. That's just such a long. I can't imagine doing that, dude. What a long week. Like, I'm there a couple of days and I'm wiped. And I'm not even, I'm sleeping in. I'm not at the show like bright and early, and I'm not like one of the last to leave. And then we do stuff at night, but I just can't fathom, just based on like what we sell at Shipsy, and that's not even a day and a half show. I can't even fathom the amount of inventory you have to bring to do the National. This year will be more interesting because that upstairs area will have a lot of new dealers. One thing I found with the National, especially as of late, there's just so many, in my opinion, way too many vintage dealers, which is fine. That's a huge part of the hobby. That's just not for me. But I feel like the National's like 80% vintage. And then there's guys that, like, you know, they have the same 10 cards in their showcase for the last 5 years. They never sell anything. They just buy. And I'm like, you know, these guys get 5, 6, 7 tables. There's a guy I know who only has RPA, NT RPAs of like all the big quarterbacks. And I'm just like, he never buys anything, never sells anything. And I'm like, what a freaking waste of a vendor space. This guy spends a ton of money just to... Yeah, we talked about this, Vince. Did you miss it? I haven't watched those last 2 episodes yet. No, I've been breaking. I swear to God we talked about this. Or did somebody else ask me about it? Which would have been really random. Maybe somebody else did. But yeah, I got 2 episodes left of the ones that came out on Tuesday. So I've really been enjoying it. It started off slow again, just like last year, but... Alright guys, this is my last box before half the case is open. We'll go through those 6 boxes, and then we'll do this all again. Or maybe I should just keep going. Maybe I'll just keep going. Screw it. Then we don't have to go back and forth. We're talking. We're having a good time. We're going to talk some Star Wars. Why not? Alright, let's just keep going. Have it. We'll keep going. What do you think of the season so far, Vince? And did you watch... I did not complete... What was the... Was it Skeleton Crew? Was that what it was called? I did not... I got through like 2 episodes of that and was immensely bored and stopped watching. So I don't know if that was any good. I was not impressed. You did? Well, you don't have to tell me, Kyle, but you know darn well what my question's going to be, right? What did that thing go for? And it was the auto, right? Or was it the super non-auto? I mean, either way, it's a huge card. Oh, it was? There you go, Drake. No, there. I wasn't the target audience. No wonder I didn't love it. I'm genuinely curious. Can you guys see that if I put them like right? It's in front of the front cam, but that shouldn't matter because we're not using the front cam right now. Yeah, I thought the first season was really good, Vince. It was just really slow. Like, if you didn't give it 3 or 4 episodes, I could easily see people giving up on it. And then I think the second half of the first season was really good. Wow, 50. Kyle, that's incredible, dude. I mean, I've sold big cards, but nothing close to that, dude. Yeah, I got 2 more to catch up on too, Vince, and I think I'm going to knock at least one of them out tonight. I think I'm going to be done here, cleaned up and ready before 10, so I might knock out both. I don't know. I've had a weird headache like all day. It's this up and down temperature and allergies. Oh, it's been killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. But yeah, I'm gonna at least get one in tonight, probably both, because I can't fathom I'll watch one and then be like, all right, I'm good. But I don't know when the next time will be to watch the other one. So Kyle, you got 2 cards, including a Heritage Rookie Auto PSA 10 Otani. So is that a real one auto? Those are big. What a big card! Wow, dude. So cool. I one day hope to sell a card that high. I've had 2 card sales around around 16 to 18. And those have been my biggest ones. And I've been nowhere close. I am bringing a card to Shipsy that could potentially sell for more. I don't envision selling it, though. It might, I don't know. I doubt it, though. 5 more, guys. Long-ass frickin' packs. Dude. Again, the good news is that once I'm done here, we can do the fun part. So we got to put up with the crap to get to the good. 15 minutes more of crap, and then probably 25, 30 minutes of good. Anyone in the chat seen Thunderbolts yet? Or the new Avengers, whatever the hell they're calling it this week? It looked pretty cool. I kind of wanted to see it, but I didn't see the new Captain America in theater. I'm kind of like, it takes a lot to draw me out to the theater. I'm kind of like, well, if I just wait 2 months, I can watch it at home. And we got a really good setup here at home, so I'm kind of like, it was really good. I know it would be. I love Florence Pugh. Yelena. I think at this point I'll probably just wait on it, but because I can't fathom when I'd be able to get out to watch it. I think the next movie I'm super psyched to see in the theater will be Ballerina, the new John Wick movie. 1, I like Ana de Armas, but 2, I love the John Wick movies. And those, I feel like those movies you have to see in the theater, just between the sound and everything like that. It's just, some movies are just made for the theater. Top Gun 2, great movie, made for the theater. It just doesn't, it's not the same if you watch it at home. It's still good, it's just not the same. Sometimes I want my seat to like rattle the earth. If a movie's gonna rattle the earth with volume and explosions and stuff, that's what I want to see in the theater. No, I think he's talking about the movie, Vince. The Thunderbolt movie. Or maybe the kid's performance was really good. I don't know. There you go, GMC. Tell you what we need is we need to get John Mark up to the National just to come to Rip Night with us. GMC, how can we get you out of Texas for like a weekend? Is that like impossible? That or a couple of us just need to come down to the Dallas show. I need to come to the Dallas show. It looks awesome, but I don't know. Pretty devoted to Ship Shawana at this point. How do these breakers do like 25 case breaks? Like, I know they're like pick your play. First off, sorting a 25 case pick your player break has got to be a level of hell that I am not ready for. I mean, they don't rip 25 cases in a night, right? So they gotta like, they just do it chunks at a time? I don't get it. Sounds miserable. I can't sit here. Now, I know they're not like all hobby cases, but I know a bunch of them are hobby cases. I just can't imagine one break where you got like 5 or 6 hobby cases as part of it. Ooh. Again, if you have like 9 people ripping, it's probably not that big of a deal. I'd be like, how about you guys rip all the packs and then I'll come in when it's ready to go through. Ben, you saw your anime, right? I think that was going to you. Yeah. That's pretty sick. What a cool looking card that was. Oh, everyone stop talking. I got 2 boxes left. You guys stop talking? Come on. You didn't leave me, did you? I'm right there. I'm like 10 minutes from the good stuff. I'm just functioning on muscle memory at this point. Like, I have no control over my left arm. Pick up, pack, rip, set down. Pick up, pack, rip, set down. Oh, damn, GMC, that sounds so good. Dude, after the break. So I had breakfast yesterday, and then Allie made me a grilled cheese at like 5 or something like that, and that was the only thing I ate all day for that huge stream. By the time the stream was done, I was like, I would have eaten anything you put in front of me. I was so hungry. It was so bad. So I made like some taquitos really quick just to have something. But I was like, oh my god, I was starving. And everything's like pretty much closed by that time, so. Now we have the weird box where everything's upside down. What's funny is I don't think Resurgence is 24 packs a box, but it's a couple packs per box for sure. So we're gonna have more to rip tomorrow, even through the Bowman. We'll have Bowman and Resurgence. Yeah, don't sleep on that product, guys. That's gonna be a good one. I'm telling you. One box left. It's me and John Mark in the chat, and he's driving. This is it. Now I got to figure out if these piles are too close to the camera. Come on. Come on. Pearl last box. Man, GMC, I got a Jaden. I got a Jaden Daniels Sapphire Auto to 25 on Redemption that I'm waiting for, and I can't wait. And then I've got a Topps Chrome Green 99 Auto also on Redemption, and I can't wait. Got some big stuff in Redemption, so I'm like, dude, please, some of these cards get here before ship day. I don't think they will, but the Jadens would be really great to have. Otherwise, I'll take them to the National if they come in before then. I know he's signing stuff, but where else would you go, Vince? This is the place to be. It's me, you, and GMC hanging out. There's a couple more people in the chat, but no one talking. Everyone's giving me the quiet treatment. I can't believe we are a mere like 10 packs away from being done. And then we get all the fun stuff. Oh, geez, GMC. Well, did they fix that one, the gold one? Let's freaking go. Whew! Cheers. All right, guys, good luck. Full case of hobby. Don't fuck with the camera here. Get in good. Get that belly in there. Get in my belly. Oh, don't knock over the things. Good luck, guys. Here we go. Red Schwellenbach. Stafura Diamonds. I think what I might do is I might just stack everything together and sleeve and top load after the break's done. I don't know. We'll see. Let's get something really huge, so instead of a top load, I'm justified grabbing a one-touch. Wilkinson to $4.99 on the refractor. Who'd have thought the first hit Cleveland? PJ Morlando to $4.99 Miami. Strata Dragon. Bozana. CJ Abrams to $2.99 Washington for Zane. Yeah, the last two boxes were weird. Had some cards that were upside down and backwards. Inside out. I mean, that's a pretty good one. Jenkins, Speculado to $2.99. Minnesota's for Greg Lund. There you go, Greg. 135 out of 299. We will stop and pause for Jenkins auto. We will get that top loaded right away. Absolutely. X-Fractor Arias. There's the first time we've seen him. Boston, nice. He's on the list. I literally think that's one of the first cards we've gotten him. He's extremely hard to hit any kind of parallel. Gonzalez for Kansas City. In the morning and I'll step outside and I'll take a deep breath. Dylan Cruz. That's going to do it for box one. Points are gone. What do you mean, Vince? Like the whole program or your points or what? What are you talking about? I gave up on the points program a while ago. You used all yours? Did you get an Optic Sparkle Pack? Braden Montgomery on the Dragon? Yeah, I used mine before the National last year. I'm like, I'm not reloading. I'm tired of this. It was the whole, they weren't offering anything, and then when they did offer something, you had 30 minutes notice. So, like, if you weren't checking that website every hour, you were going to miss stuff, and then you had to compete with everybody. So it was, like, impossible to get anything good. First off, you have to get a lot of points to get something good, and then you got to put up with all that. Cameron Sullivan for Cleveland. So I was like, dude, F this. Which is too bad, because I would have really liked to have gotten some Optic Sparkle Packs for you guys, but... No, I bought a JMO auto too, Vince. There you go. That was my last one. It was a great price, so I was like, I gotta get a JMO. Especially for around here. Amador. For what? For Revolution. That's an auto. Mike Vasil, first time we've gotten him. Tampa Bay for Arn. Mike Vasil for the Rays. Strong auto there, Mr. Mike. Christian Moore on the X-Fractor. Tampa Bay, we got San Diego Suarez to 125. There you go, Arn. That's a little better. You savage. Rhett Lauder on the red. Andrew Morris to 350 for the Twins. Nick K. Hagen Smith on the Diamonds. That's going to do it for box 2. What's going on? Box 3. Good luck. Red Kumar Rocker. Jesus, mate. Conan Cabrera, Texas. For a destination. Owen Wild. We have a blue Locklear to 125. That'll go to Seattle for Vinny. There you go, Vinny. Sundstrom to 299, Seattle. That will also go to Vinny. 2 paper number cards back to back. Andrew Morris, Twins on the Dragon scale. Hosanna to 75. Cleveland, Vinny. Oh, Vinny got Cleveland in this one. There you go, Vince. That's a guaranteed monster spot in this break. Montella. There it is, guys. We haven't seen him all frickin' day yesterday. We get like a parallel a box ago, and then there's our first auto of him for Boston and Darren to 250. Franklin Arias. I'll mag that up, brother. There he is. He's on fire! Ooh! That's my last. Oh no, I got one more mag that is pre-opened. Pre-opened. That's what I was anticipating using today. So I think we can get one more mag in us, right? Darren, I don't really have a spot to display that, but we'll show it on the recap for sure. It was a very piss poor sticker placement. Hold on. We can do better than that for you, brother. There we go. Franklin Arias, 202 to 250 for Boston. Clayson on the X-Fractor for the Angels. All right, so we got Arias. I guess that means we got to get Zaire Hope, right? He's like the only one left that we haven't gotten an auto of. Anhular for Colorado, Dragon. Jenkins VIP. Yeah, you know me. Alcantara. How about to 199, Andrew Morris. Nice one there for the Twins. It's the end of box 3. We are officially 25% through the case. That means there are plenty of boxes left to hit monsters. We're just getting started. Santana on the Dragon. Matt Shaw. Nick York. Walcott. Barrios, Tampa Bay on the Dragon. Dragon Breath. You guys probably have no idea why I keep saying Dragon Breath. It's a really obscure reference. If you guys remember the 4-player Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game from the old arcade days. That was like one of the sounds in the background on one of the levels. Dragon breath. Yeah, I know. That's random. I think only Mark would know that reference. Luis to 499. Auto for Arizona for Ross. 129 out of 499. Malcolm Moore in the middle. X-Fractor for Texas. I do love some Dave, but I think we're going to have to turn this song. Nick York on the red rookie. Robert Calez. Diamonds for Colorado. Perfect. Cade Horton, here's a who. We have a blue Gunnar Henderson to 499. Baltimore for Jacob. Andrew Morris to 199. Twins. Couple nice Andrew Morrises in that box. Yeah, exactly, Vince. That's exactly why I turned it. There's a lot of good Dave songs, just that one's not one of them. For what we're doing now. I need something like this. I need like some Tool. All right, guys, next up. Come on, let's find some short prints. Find some short prints. Some big autos. No whammies. Festa on the red rookie. No whammies, no whammies. McGowan on the diamond for the White Sox. Drew Thorpe. Blue Hernandez. Sammy Hernandez to 499. St. Louis for Jonas. Urena for the Yankees. How about to 199, Sammy Stafura for Cincy for Casey. Glenn Matthews. Kobe Mayo. Got something coming up here. It's very shiny, or a Ray Wave or X-Fractor or something. How about a Luis auto? Arizona. It's the second one we've had. Ross, going to you. There's the X-Fractor we were talking about here, boys. And it is a David Ortiz Jr. for Texas. Little Poppy. Lynn for Arizona, Dragon. All right, we have a Wave Petre to 350, Tampa Bay. Owen Wild, wow. That's going to do it for that box. We got one more box, and then that's half of the break. Shout out to everyone hanging out, watching, even if you're not commenting in the chat. I appreciate you guys at least watching. Come on, let's get it. Perez, San Francisco, Dragon Breath. Condon on the insert. Suzaki. Matt Wilkinson to 125. Another nice one for Cleveland. Boy, they've just been hot all night, all week. Garcia, Dragon for Baltimore. mean, I went right to it. Detroit Tigers for Austin, Kevin McGonigal. 51 out of 150. Told you I had another one unwrapped. We were going to use it, and we did just that. 54 out of 150, McGonigal. Second big auto of his we've pulled tonight. Detroit's been hot. Another terrible sticker placement. I'm getting bad. I don't know if that was much better. There we go. Nice one, though. Congrats, Austin. Zach Wheeler, another one of those Bowman retros. The one in every 5,800 packs. I don't think so. Wheeler for the Phillies. If that truly is the case, we are the luckiest breakers ever, because we have pulled 9 of them. Sullivan for Cleveland. Waldrop on the red rookie for the Braves. Diamonds, Lynn for St. Louis. I forgot what the parallel was called there for a second. All right, guys, half the break. She gone. We got another half to go. So far, so good. 2 mags. I know they're off to the side here, but multiple other good stuff. Let's see if I have to open up a couple more mags. I'm more than happy to do so. This is box number 7, the second half of the full case. Good luck, crew. Tavares for Washington. Dragon Breath. How about Colson Montgomery, 3 of 25. For an out of 25, we'll stop and top load. White Sox for Teddy. To 10, Luis Mejo. Cleveland for Vinny. For an out of 10, we'll stop and top load. There you go, Vince. A couple of really nice short prints. Back to back, basically. This box could be special. Could be special. It's off to a great start. Condon on the Dragon for Colorado. It's getting better. There you go, Jonas. Cleveland might be the new Colorado. Death taxes in Cleveland hit. When it comes to Bowman, I would 100% say death taxes and Guardians hits. I don't know about everything else, but in Bowman, I don't think you can get more of a sure thing than the Guardians. Lauder. Connor Griffin. Petre auto for Tampa Bay. Arn having a nice break. That might be his first break with us, too. Could be new guy mojo right there. Anybody watching who's like, gosh, is it always this quiet? No, it is not. It's just when we do Bowman Hobby case breaks at the end of the stream. Otherwise, we are a much more lively bunch. Hosanna Anna. Dylan Cruz on the red logo. Seaver King on the diamonds. He thought he was the Seaver King. All right, guys, that's going to do it for that box. We've got 5 boxes left. 5 boxes left. Should be 5 autos. We still need to see some short print case hits or something to kind of go with everything. All right, good luck in this box, guys. Next one up. Josh Knoth, Brewers. Tink Hence, there's another great name. How about Suarez to 199 for Tampa Bay? There you go, Arn again. There you go, New Guy Mojo. New Guy Mojo crushing in this break. Jackson Jobe. Guerrero. Dragon for Texas. Trout. Anderson Brito to 150 for Houston. That'll go to Aaron. There you go, Aaron. Louder. Rutschman at 250. Autograph behind it, Thomas White from Miami for Ross. Our autos have been really hit or miss. They're either like really, really huge or like base pitcher autos. There have been literally like nothing in between, which is kind of funny. Freeman on the X-Fractor for Texas. Freeman base right behind it. Start the rainbow. Sagano on the red rookie. Sundstrom, diamonds. Get out of there, paper. Bo Walker. That's going to do it. 4 boxes left, guys. 4 boxes left. All right, guys, good luck. Here we go. 4 left. Still time to get something really, really crazy. Kyle Teal Dragon. Connor Griffin. Alcantara. Estrada to 175. Baltimore for Jacob. Malcolm Moore first for the Texas. Dragon Breath. Javier Bogalan to 399. Green. White Sox. That's going to Teddy. Luke Sennard to 299. Speckle for the Braves. That'll go to Will. Rodriguez is our autograph for the Brewers for Mike. You'll free Rodriguez. 341 out of 499. That is a refractor auto. Really nice Charlie Condon behind it. 188 out of 350. Jonas, Colorado. There you go, Jonas. Jose Perella, X-Fractor, Cleveland. I literally just put that in the wrong pile. Churrio. Get out of there. Schwellenbach. Max Clark. Martinez, red rookie. How about a Diamond Zaire Hope? That's pretty sick. There you go, GMC. Again, that's like one of the only Zaire, any kind of parallel that we've pulled. He has been a hard hit. But there's a cool Diamonds parallel for LA. 3 boxes left, guys. I just now got your joke, John Mark. I just reread it and I'm like, I get it. Quintero for LA. Dragon. A little slow right now. Benj on the Dragon. Clayson. Cole Reagan's to 175. Kansas City for Blake. There you go, Blake. Jack Lame. Walker Jenkins to 350 for the Twins. This is weird. This one's got Chrome cards backwards for no reason. Ooh, I like this combo right here. Corey Lewis to 100 for the Twins for Greg. 97 out of 100. And then Colt Emerson to 75 for Seattle. Seattle. Vince having a good break with Seattle. Perdomo, X-Fractor. Two small handfuls left, and then 2 more boxes, guys. Drew Jones. Shea Whitcomb on the red. Diamonds is Walker Jenkins for the Twins. Condon, Connor Griffin. All right, 2 more boxes of our case. Last chance to pull some crazy stuff. More Bowmans on the website for tomorrow. Our 3-box hobby random teams fill, but we have a 2-box jumbo random team that still has spots. And that mixer, don't overlook that mixer. That's a pretty good one. 2 hobby, 2 jumbo. Good price points. Johnny Level, San Francisco on the Dragon. Nick K. Tony Romo. Aiden Smith to 250 for Tampa Bay. Joseph for Seattle. Come on, case hit. Come on. We got last 2 boxes. This would be a great time to surprise us with a really, really cool card, completely unexpectedly. Jesus Tillero auto. I mean, we were halfway there. Dodgers are going to GMC. Base Tillero auto. There's the other Jesus. That's the one we wanted. That's the Jesus we wanted. Gonzalez for KC. X-Fractor. How about Ugarte to 350 also for Kansas City? So nice little KC run we just went on there. Royals are Blake. Cade Horton, here's a who. Green Pan for Philly. Last handful from this box. Red rookie of Acuna. Jonathan Long to 399 for the Cubbies for Mitch. Diamond Richard Maddock, Yankees. And we are down to the last box mojo, guys. Good luck, everybody. Our last box of hobby for the break night. I wanted to be done by 10, and we're right there. Perfect. Oh, man, I cannot feel my arms. Woo! Your boy's going to go get a massage tomorrow, I think. I might have to. If I'm going to be able to move my arms tomorrow, I might have to. All right, looking for something special in our last box. Alcantara on the red rookie for the Cubbies. Garcia, diamonds for the Red Sox. Cam Smith to 150 for Houston. There you go, Aaron. All right, is this what I think it is up here? Or is it an insert? Ah, it's an insert. From the bottom, it kind of looked like a spotlight. Andrew Morris to 150. It's a big one. Let's get that top loaded up. Twins. Greg Lund. Connor Griffin. Caleb Lomavita, Dragon for Washington. What is our last auto going to be in the case? Hopefully a really nice one. No base pitcher auto. No base pitcher auto. We got to crystallize. We got to crystallize, guys. I just saw it. I didn't see who it was. I just saw that we got it. Let's freaking go. We did get that case that we were looking for in the last box, the last half of the last box. Mason Wynn to 199. Oh, be an auto right here. This would be sick. Mooney for Cleveland to 25. Vinny. Alex Mooney. Crystallized coming up, dude. It is somewhere here close. Jang for LA. Jack Caglione for the Royals going to Blake. So sick. So sick. Unbelievable. We'll mag that up. Blake, congratulations. What a hit. What a hit. That might be the end of the case. We still have half a box here, but yeah, holy cow. What a box to end on. You know what? I'm glad that we did that order and that was our last box versus our first box, honestly. Because it would have been like, dude, after seeing that first box, it would have just been so downhill from there. Montgomery to 150. But what a way to end. Wilkinson for Cleveland. Last handful here, crew. Skeens. Cruz. That's going to do it, guys. What a case. What a case. Some monster things came out of this bad boy. All right, I got a couple piles here, guys. I got a sleeve pile, a already top-loaded pile, a will-be top-loaded pile, and then our one-touches. So let's do our sleeve pile first. Yeah, actually a pretty good case. All right, so that's the sleevey stuff. This is the stuff that I'm going to top load as soon as the live stream is over. So this is going to be like our numbered and I think I top loaded all the autos already, but all of our numbered stuff for some of the bigger rookie parallels. Here's the stuff that were either autos or too good that we had to stop to top load. And then the big dogs. Caglione on the crystallized. McGonigal to 150. Arrayas to 250. What a night, guys. What a night. Perfect timing. It was awesome. Sorry for the hiccups on the camera again. That'll get fixed for tomorrow. Your boy here is tired. I'm going to go to bed. But I want to see you tomorrow. I think we're going to start at 4 o'clock again. I'll take a look. No, I don't think I want to start later. I think we're going to start at 4 o'clock again like we just did. Remember, website, everything's loaded up. Resurgence is on there. Live Golf Impeccable. A couple more Bowman breaks. Grab your spots. Again, don't forget Resurgence, guys. It's going to be awesome. I will see you tomorrow on the YouTubes, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everyone have a wonderful night. Deuces.